Hello, Vesper. Nice. Just did a full detail. Used a grease remover to make sure there was nothing on this paint. And today, we're gonna do some extra protection. What is up, YouTube? There we go. Just ducking into the shade here. What we're gonna do today, it's pretty nice. It's probably 10 or 15 degrees out today, this morning. And so before it gets warm, I'm going to do ceramic coat on all of my paint and probably some of my plastics too. I've seen some people do their wheels, so that's definitely on my radar, but I'd like to see how the plastics go. So today what I'm gonna do, we have a company that we work with. I work in the marine industry on luxury boats. And so product that we use sometimes is from Chemical Guys. They have this one, it's called Hydro Charge. That's very liquid. You can just spray it on a cloth. And they also have one that is a cream, but same story. You put it on a cloth, apply to your panels that you want to protect, and just gives you that extra life, that extra first layer of protection before your factory finish. And depending on who you listen to, trying to balance that, there's a couple of different methods to do this. Really what we want to do is do very straight lines, sometimes do a crosshatch, so you make sure you get every element of all of the paint, but no swirls, no circles. You rub this product on very sparingly. You don't need very much. There's a video of how to install. I'll drop that in the link below. And really you just wipe on, leave it for a minute or two, and wipe off, and it's good to go. And so, like I said, I've worked in years and years of, boats, luxury boats, exotic cars, and, ceramic is the one way that's a very simple finish that you can really protect your paint and your finish. I haven't actually done it on my other Ducatis. I haven't really, kept my bikes more than a year or two, but the V4 I think is a keeper. So we're gonna really take care of this one. And I won't do a full video of how I'm putting this on, but we'll do a couple clips, and then we'll be good for riding, because here, April, May, this is probably our rainiest time of season. And so I'd like to have that all protected. And really, as far as keeping your bikes clean, you'll see with the ceramic, once it's dirty, this will just clean off like nothing, just with water. Great product. And short of PPF, because one of the experts that we have that does, cars, like I said, luxury cars and boats, kind of warned me, for PPF, a lot of people have done it for sure on Ducatis, but in his words, the paint on your tank is like butter. And so they want to be really careful not to do any damage when you take that on and off. So I've actually put my tank protector on, and I'm just going to use the ceramic right over top of that. Let's go. So the Chemical Guys kit, obviously comes with the spray bottle. Also comes with a couple of different applicators. I'm going to use some bigger, brand new microfiber cloths as well. I'm actually going to use white ones so I can see if there's any residue or anything left on the bike. I've done a very thorough clean. So like I was saying, if you were doing a vehicle that was, pre-owned or has been on the road a lot, you'd probably want to do a clay bar and just make sure there's no sediment or any kind of residue on the bike. And this bike, as you know, is brand new. It's got 300 kilometers on it. So I've done a very thorough clean, used a degreaser cleaner, and basically gone over it by hand to make sure there's nothing left on there, because once you put the ceramic on, it will seal on anything that you didn't catch. So preparation is key. And again, I'll drop in the video below so you can see all the tips for prepping the surface. But look at the gloss. This will restore that gloss finish basically forever. So looking forward to getting this done. So here's an interesting find. I pulled this little cover off because I heard a rattle up here and I couldn't figure out where it's coming from. And check out this screw. This is just unwound itself from when I pulled this off to try to fit on the arrow. Let's just tighten that up. There we go. Mystery solved. There's my rattle. So I didn't catch this straight away, but I'm basically wiping very straight lines. And you can see the gloss. It basically has kind of a texture to it. And the guys who do our work at our shop said to wait that 1 or 2 minutes, and it will start to kind of bubble, like almost like blister, and then it's ready to wipe off. And like I said, I've used very little on this cloth. I just did 1 spray across the top. And so I'll probably do my fender, this front panel, and maybe my wings. Give that 2 minutes, wipe them down, and then move on to the tank and the tail. And really just want to make sure we get every portion of the panel, make sure we don't miss anything. The one note that everybody said was no swirls, don't rub this in circles. Try to have a very even pattern when you apply it. And so I'll be really fussy the first time because I want it to be as perfect as possible. And my timer is on. So I'm about 1.5 minutes, and I don't know if you can catch this, but that's like a drip off the cloth. But there's definitely some little, kind of like little bubbles. You can see if I look really close, you can probably see there's texture in that reflection. So that's what we're looking for. Another 30 seconds, we'll wipe it down. All right, so 2 minutes. Same story. When you're wiping this down, you want to wipe off any excess. And as much as possible, straight lines. You know, just try not to do any swirling circles. And what they did is they'll use, you know, I've got this quarter folded. One side for that initial wipe, and then I'll use the clean side for a second wipe. But you can see already, well, the sheen is amazing. I'll just do this side and then we'll flip it over and wipe with the other side of the cloth. So that's basically my wet side. Going to my dry side now. Just want to make sure there's no excess material on there, because this, even though it's just, you know, a liquid coating, oh, little hair on there for my cloth. The ceramic finish is, you know, semi-permanent. And so whatever finish you've just done, that's what's staying on your bike. So just be as anal as you can. I'm actually going to go to a third clean layer, so super clean layer, and just give it one more buff. There she is. And now I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to film all this, but I have done this first panel already, and so same story up here. I'm going to switch back to the wet side and keep going. It's hard to see anything without doing it yourself. My one lesson learned, though, I probably should have worn some gloves, because after I wiped this, I put the centerpiece back in, and you can probably see there's a fingerprint there, so I got to wipe that again. Make sure you don't touch, you know, your ceramic with your own fingers and contaminate your own work, or you'll have a fingerprint on your bike forever. There we go. Nice. Moving on to tanks and wings. So I'm just waiting for this front portion to dry for 2 minutes, then I'll wipe that off. It's such a great paint job. It's hard to see the difference, but I can see the little swirl marks. Oh, there, if you look right there by my finger, you can see the lines. I just did everything in one direction. And when my 2 minutes is up, I'll wipe that down. And then as I'm going, I guess if I knew I was gonna do this, I could have done the tank first and then put the protector on, but I'm just gonna go right over it. And then the tail. And then second round, I'm gonna get down and I'm gonna do my plastics. And so I'll do my wing, any of these plastic covers, definitely this rear fender. And you know, for the most part, I'll stay away from anything that gets too much heat, but you know, hit these bottom panels. And 1 minute to go. So I'll probably do a wipe now on the tank, and then I'll kind of work in a series. So wipe down, and move right along till I'm done. Looking awesome. I'm pretty much done this whole side of the bike. I mean, obviously it looks super clean, but we'll see over time how that wears. One funny thing, my brand new super clean microfiber, I forgot, or I didn't really think about it. If you're doing your wings, there's actually texture. And so you'd have to have some kind of super clean, like lint-free cloth to do those wings, because it left some residue before I noticed. And so basically gonna have to like dust this up after. Funny. But the rest of the bike looks awesome. Check out the tank too while I'm at it. So good. And all I have left is I'm gonna do up the plastics on this side, this back fender, and my tail. There's my 2 minute timer. And you can see here, like I was saying, they'll say it'll look like it's sweating. And so see all those little bubbles? Then it's time to wipe it off. Did this little seat back too. And tried to get into this pass-through. Anyone who's had a Streetfighter knows, as soon as it rains, all the suction from movement pulls water and dirt back into here, so I'm coating all those too. So my last thought, do I do my wheels? They need a better clean. I need to get some grease remover in there and make sure none of that chain residue is in there. But I'm gonna dig into that more and see what the internet thinks about doing ceramic on your wheels. And that is that. It's really interesting because it's such a fine process that you don't think it's actually doing anything, but by every account, this ceramic works. So let's try it out. Check out how little product I used. I literally used like the top little cap full to do my whole bike. That's wild. Thanks, chemical guys. Buddy wants to check out the Ducati. Meow meow. Hey, bud. What's up? What's up?